Dothan restructuring the schools has been the topic of conversation for the Board of Education, and today that conversation continued at a special call meeting as board members discussed the 4 scenarios as well as a new option now of narrowing down the top choices. This is their first opportunity to talk about the plans in public forum.
Dothan City Schools Board of Education has introduced 4 scenarios in the board's restructuring plan, and at its meeting on Thursday, board members were able to discuss each one together for the first time.
They have reviewed and they've listened, but now was the time for them to actually have an opportunity to say, I like this, I don't like that, and ask questions, but also to hear from one another.
The board winnowed out 2 scenarios.
One of the ones was scenario 4. It didn't seem like anybody really cared for that.
Scenario 3, which is a traditional model, was also taken off the table. It focuses on K-5, 6, 8, 9th, and 12th, with board members expressing it's what the school system has now and it's not working. At the meeting, Superintendent Dr. Phyllis Edwards introduced a new option, Scenario 5.
Instead of going K-7 or K-8, I did K-6, which is still pretty traditional, just adds another grade to the elementary. It puts the 7th, 8th, and 9th graders together at one of the high schools, and then we can have it be almost like a Dothan Preparatory Academy and get them ready to go on to their senior high experience.
The board discussed the question of magnet schools with members concerned about the lack of resources available for exceptional students. Option 1, 2, and 5 remain as restructuring possibilities, but Superintendent Edwards says that though more needs to be discussed before a decision is made, the board covered a lot of ground.
I thought it went very well. I thought everybody was very open and honest, yet very civil and kind to one another, which is what should happen with a team.
Keeping it local in Dothan, Tiffany McGrath, WDHN News 18.
The next step in the process is 2 community listening sessions on September 26th at 10 a.m. and September 27th at 5 p.m. at Beverly Magnet's School. Those will probably be standing room only events. You'll want to get there early, and of course we'll cover them as well. If you have concerns, email us, news@wdhn.com, or if you really like a plan, we want to hear that too. Just send us your feedback, friends. Let's